Welcome back to another session from the Users blog, and sometimes I show you how to take a track that's in the charts right now and how to reproduce the sounds that are used on that track. And what I'm going to show you is how to create Rihanna featuring Drake, What's My Name. It's got some really cool synth parts going on in it and some really cool drum parts. And I want to show you how you can do that in Pro Tools 8 or Pro Tools 9 without any other additional stuff apart from what comes with Pro Tools from the factory when you buy it. So there's no additional plugins apart from what you get when you buy it. So this is a really cool thing for you to play with. And what I can't do, because this is going to go on YouTube and have quite strict copyright restrictions, is I can't actually play you the track. I've got it here in my Pro Tools system so I can use it as reference. But if you want to check out the track I'm talking about, go over to iTunes. It's Rihanna featuring Drake, What's My Name? And the first thing you have is a synth part. And let me just, I've got a top hand synth part doing this. And let me play it to you. Then there's a bottom hand coming in with it, and it's possibly another synth, but I've used the same synth for now to give you the bottom hand and what that's doing. It's doing this. And the sound we're going to use an Expand 2, an instance of Expand 2, and if you go into the presets and you go to All-Purpose Stack, and in the library, which is in Polysynths. It's the first sound in Polysynths, and it's made up of these two sounds, and this is what I've used. And I've just used it as factory. I've not changed it at all. But the important thing is, if you actually listen to the track that Rihanna's done, there's a second thing going on, and that is that there's a low-pass filter going on, a sort of vintage filter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how that's done. So I'm going to open up the vintage filter, and I am also going to take out what I've just done in terms of editing some automation in it. So I'm just going to click delete the automation. So let me play you with a vintage filter now in this part. Now this, if you listen to the track on iTunes, or if you bought it, you might know it. You can this is the variable cutoff frequency. Then you can add in resonance as well, and the resonance brings in that kind of. If I bring that in as well and show you, and you want some of that resonance in to give you that kind of grungy sound. Now the second thing I've done then, and you see me do this in other tracks before, but I'm going to show you again, is what I'm also going to do is I'm going to map automation in so that I can move that cutoff frequency as it goes on. And the way you do it is let's just cancel that again for a second. You click this button here, this little double kind of square button, and we're going to take the cutoff frequency, and what you basically do is click on anything you want to add, and you click add and send it across. So we've added cutoff frequency already. So now, when you go here, this drop-down menu here, over here, you want to go down and go all the way to the bottom of the list, and this will then find this new automation that you've added in. And then what you can do, you can actually then draw in the automations. If I get a pencil, and I go here, and in fact, let's open that up so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to draw that in, so I can draw that line in there. And now, as you watch this happen, you watch this cutoff frequency, it will adjust as I play the track. See it here automatically? What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to take this down lower and pull that to about there, and this down a bit further to about there. Let's hear that. Let's play that again. Pull the resonance back down a bit. So there we are. Now the next thing in the track, excuse me, is that this little kind of hard synth going on. If you listen to this, this is the next part that comes in. just sits right in the background and you can't hear it because the vocal's masking it most of the time. And the way that sound is created is a clavichord sound. It's an FM clavichord, so it's got a DX7 sound. It's an FM sound, FM modulated sound. So if you're using DX7s and stuff, this is how you get this sound. And the way I've enhanced it, so I've gone into clavinets, again in the presets, and it's number 40 there in the presets. We've added that in. And then I've also adjusted it by adding a phaser in here, the biphaser. And you add that phaser in, it gives you that kind of lovely squelchy sound that you can hear there. So if I play that again. And then finally, we've got a 909 drum machine. You can do that using Boom. Boom's the boom box. Now, I'm not using Boom as a rhythm box. I'm usually just as a sound generator. Then what I've added to it as well, excuse me one moment, then what I've added to it as well is I've actually gone in to my timeline and actually put the parts in there, played them in. And what we have here, that's your kick drums, that's a clap going, and that's a high-tuned snare. And the drum kit you need to use, here is you need to use a 909 drum kit. And there's the snare, and that's my settings. Low-tuned bass drum, loads of decay, just rings on out. The snare, pretty kind of snappy. And 909, then the claps there as well. And then you play that. Let's play all 4 bars of that. I'm not even going to attempt to sing it. Right, let's play that from the start again. And this is how you do it. And I hope this has been a help. Let me play you one more time. Then I'm going to leave you to go away and play around on Pro Tools. As I say, all preset stuff. And then just knowing how to adjust it, knowing which sounds to use and how to change them. So there we go. I hope that's been a help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.